Right, won't waste any time. Doing any programming. Now I do have right. Okay, I found those 3 bread bins that I found. They're silver labels. I am not going to be using silver label Commodores. They're just too valuable. And I know that Bill Hurd said that even if you don't use the machines, they're going to get like knackered out. But the reality is, if you use them, they'll get knackered out even quicker. So I did find 2 64Cs. These are the unboxed machines that I've found so far. Quite a few VIC-20s. I think I found about 4 or 5 of those, but as far as the VIC-20 goes, I'm not really desperate. I can see 2 on top of the wardrobe, 3 on top of the wardrobe already. I think there's a Commodore 64 in the box on top of this wardrobe. But we're playing the 1985 games, the latest, possibly some more 1984 games. Let's have a quick look at 1984. This is going to be one extended massive Christmas school holiday, basically. I don't know why I put Daley Thompson's Decathlon on there. I don't think this Cheetah Mac 2 is going to survive that sort of business, but things like Blue Max, well, pretty much everything before I got Skyfox, which I think was early summer 1985, is when I got a Quick Shot Turbo. Yeah, gotta be careful what I say there, because it's not the Quick Shot 2. Quick Shot 2 is different. Quick Shot Turbo, it looks fantastic. I suppose it was in a way. Unfortunately, it doesn't have anything more sophisticated than the little contact dome, metal dome switches that the Atari VCS joysticks have. The fire buttons were nice and clicky, and it did have auto fire, so it wasn't all bad. But my options, even in sort of like 1986, were the Quick Shot Turbo, the Point Master joystick, or the Atari VCS joystick. Or the Coleco controllers, they would work. So yeah, I don't know really. It's we played quite a lot, so I might stick with 1984, because the Cheetah Mac 2 is very similar to the Point Master joystick. It's not identical, but I couldn't find that joystick. I know where it is. It's wherever I put the supermassive original Xbox controller when I did that video comparing the showing how big that bloody thing is. So I suppose that's quite a few options. I did play Space Pilot already. Oh, Beachhead 1 might be interesting. Eagle Empire as well. So if I don't use the rapid fire on this thing, it'll be pretty close, and not all games need rapid fire anyway. Even Eagle Empire is only the even numbered stages where rapid fire is even useful, because you can only fire 1 shot at a time on level 1 and 3. So yeah, I think is Blue Max. Oh, God damn it, I still need to fix these things, but anyway, there's only one PRG in there, so it must be Blue Max. I think this is a crazy hack. So So yeah, I don't know if there's any more boxed bread bins. There might be some in another room. That is totally unfinished. I really don't fancy getting up on a chair and emptying, like, 50 bits of boxed retro gaming stuff off this 3-door wardrobe. I really don't. But worst comes to worst, we can use the 64C that's in the same, painted the same colour as my bread bins. It's got a black keyboard on it as well. But I don't believe that's the one that's got the 6581 chip. But I do have a 64C. Or is it a bread bin? That has, it's basically I bought a 64C motherboard with a 6581 on it, and it was working. So I stuck that, I'm pretty sure I stuck that in a bread bin actually. So yeah, I found 3.5 C64s. One was just the bottom half. So I'm not very hopeful that that one will work. So like I said, I never had any cracked copies or trained copies of any games ever. Even the only copies I had were sort of like tape-to-tape copies that other people did for me. Things like the Daytel doubler, where you plug in two Commodore tape decks, press record on one, play on the other, load the game, and you get a duplicate copy on the second deck. I can't remember. Right, okay, that's wrong. That's okay. I need to change that. So. I want to change all the options. There we go. Gravity is on. Which one changes it? Right, okay, there we go. Right, it needs to be pilot controls. I would never play it any other way. And it's time to lights out, camera, action. Let's go. So I don't know what was up with it when I was trying to do some speed tests for a pole position type racing game in basic V2 on the C64, but I persevered with it, and the graphics were shit, and it's literally some placeholder graphics to see the speed, and the speed is phenomenal if you're only changing like 6 rows. They'll fit in a single variable. So, but enough of that. Yeah, see, the joystick's a bit dildo-y. That's a technical term. Don't touch the joystick until you're ready to lift off. There we go. God damn it. There is a way to get like further up there. That's it, yeah. I mean, basically, what I'm going to have to do is remove everything to do with the modulator, composite video, and RF, and take one off for C64 that's absolutely buggered. It has too many faults with it, possibly, traces on the motherboard, stuff like that. So yeah, it's a brilliant game. I've got gun damage, innit? I've got gun disease. It's like gum disease, but only happens to World War I planes. Yeah, it is a biplane, so it must be World War I. I don't have the cover to hand, but I'm pretty sure of that. So there you go. Bit of a refill. It didn't refill me. Yeah, see, with these kind of wobbly joysticks, the problem is when you pull back to take off, if you even remotely for a millisecond do a diagonal, you're just gonna crash. But that's just how it was. Yeah, anything that's got that kind of crosshair on it is an important target. So I've never completed this game, and unlike with Manic Miner, which I only did with a zip stick, which I would never have had access to a joystick of that quality back then. So usually I play this with cheats, and it's just sort of like an alternative to like riding your bike sort of thing. You ain't really got anywhere to go, you're just passing the time. And same thing goes for Action Biker with the cheats. He's kind of a bit like GTA San Andreas on the PS2, but with the cheats on, so you can just wander around freely. Bit of a pain in the arse going to the other islands, but yeah, it's really dodgy. Now, I probably would have gone back and played this with the Quickshot Turbo, because it is that kind of joystick. It's more suitable for these kind of games. I mean, the Point Master joystick didn't even have a trigger button, it was just one button on the top. Well, it's not a bad joystick as such, there are worse joysticks. Oh crap. Yeah, see, he was flashing, and that's important to get him. Oh, I wonder if I should play Havoc. See, Havoc is a bit of a tricky one, because my mate bought Havoc, his C64 stopped working. Ah, see, we've got gun damage again. Gun disease! I've got gun disease. Ginger gunish. Gingivitis. And when his C64 stopped working and he bought an Amstrad, the traitor. Well, that was an interesting time anyway, especially the time I got Commando and he got Commando for his Amstrad, and we played both, and I nearly had a heart attack laughing after it started, after it had finished loading. Oh, see, that's really iffy. I can't really... But yeah, after he got an Amstrad, after trying out sorcery in Woolworths, I think it was, yeah, it was Woolworths, which was on display, because the C64 was just sold out everywhere by that time. I bought the tape deck off him, and he tried to sell some games. Well, he tried to sell all games, but I don't think anyone wanted Havoc. It had a bit of a reputation of basically Havoc the Widowmaker or something like that. So it is possible that I would have played Havoc as well around Christmas time, but Havoc with a Point Master joystick or a similar joystick, well, anything less than a zip stick is just, you're asking for trouble, really. I think Blue Max is a classic example of easy to learn, hard to master, because I think anyone could pick up and play Blue Max. Ah, he moved. God damn you. I want to shoot down the plane so you can at least see that on camera. In crapo vision. I did shoot down the plane. Ah, god damn you. You escaped. In your little wood panel station wagon. That's what I imagine them to be, although they didn't exist at the time this game is set, so... Nah, god damn it, it's gone off the screen. Yeah, anyway. So that's why the thing goes blue. Because they're at the same height as you, so... Some people prefer the Atari version to this. but obviously I don't think it's nostalgia. I do prefer the C64 version, but hey, they're both okay. I can't remember how badly the Spectrum version scrolls, actually. That's a bit of a thing. Yeah, they start bombing as they go past, so see, that's really risky what I'm doing, but I've got no damage, so it's okay. You can press fire to take off whenever you feel like it, so you could take on less fuel, but it fuels you, tops up your bombs, and then the invisible mechanics sort out the damage. Now the explosions sound really good on this game. On a C64 silver label machine, the early SIDs have a lot of bass. They have less treble as well. Now we got maneuverability damage, and that's a bit of a thing. Ah! Did you see the flash of the bomb as it? Have we got bomb damage? No, I'm just rubbish at it. Oof. Yeah, this game, I think for 1984 this game is a system seller because it's so smooth. It's a large game and most of the sound effects are awesome. The only one I don't like is your gun. That sounds like a toy. But apart from that, well, and we're running low on fuel. Have I like not noticed that there's a runway because it's like, well, no, actually, when you hear the ping, yeah. Oh crap! Look how close that was, right? And maneuverability is quite an important one. You could live without like guns or something, maybe a fuel leak. There we go. Ooh, that's a bit risky. Come over here, mate. Come over here. I'll sort you out. But yeah, no, I think this is a great showcase game for 1984 because it immediately shows you what the extra money is for over something like an Auric Atmos or Dragon 32 or even Spectrum, obviously. Headquarters. Yes, we got their headquarters. Many pen-pushing assholes were destroyed. God damn it! Again with the maneuverability and bombs now. So, but even with the cheats off, you can clearly see, even with like a dodgy joystick like this. I mean, you just have to keep trying with the bombs, and sometimes it will just see, just not when I need them. I'd love to have a 28-inch CRT TV again, a decent one. So that means Panasonic, JVC, Grundig, obviously Sony, from the 80s though. Possibly the 90s, although you're going to get a lot of red or blue fringing on like the white letters there on those because Sony just decided if you want perfect alignment in those sort of areas around the edge of the screen, you have to buy, you know, a £400 14-inch monitor. It's technically the same cheap, they just spent less time with like the magnets and stuff that align all the, you know, the CRT guns. See, there's not much I can do because I have to wait for like, right, you could take off without the bombs, but being fixed, bomb carriage. So if you're at high altitude, you avoid more of the flak, but then you have to be much better at, you know, accuracy of like bombing the targets, although none of them are essential so far. And you could come down a bit and then like release the bombs, and yeah, there's all sorts of strategies with this. But yeah, it's a bloody brilliant game. And the longer you play it, the things that get damaged by the flak seem to be the most critical ones first. So at the start of the game it was, you know, like the machine gun, and then the bombs seem to be more often, and now is always manoeuvrability. But we haven't got a fuel leak yet. Yeah, so like I was saying, this game showcases smooth scrolling with a raster split, so you don't need the antic chip or anything like that to do them in hardware. Filtered sound with great sound effects. I'm not going to say the music is brilliant, although it does sound a bit, you know, Rule Britannia era sort of Victorian British music, although it's an American game, so. Right, we're going to stay at high altitude, and you just have to keep moving around to dodge the flak. So in that sense, it's exactly the same as Afterburner. Yeah, and this obviously has multicolour graphics, which the ZX Spectrum doesn't have. Oof. So you're probably getting bored of me playing this, but I'm not bored. I haven't played this game for over a year actually, I reckon. Ah, god damn it. Well, at least it's not manoeuvrability, I guess. That's not going to do it, is it? Asshole. But it's never the guns. The guns never go first. So there's definitely like a lot of effort has gone into designing this game, and you know, the play mechanics and everything. But like I said, I've never completed this game, but look how long I've been playing this game. So you know what, I'm going to do a thing now where we just run out of fuel, because I like that. I did used to do stupid stuff like that. Yeah, you even have wind that affects your handling as well, stuff like that. But it's nowhere near as bad as what they did with Havoc, which is probably why that guy who wrote that game never wrote another game. And Dynavision, which is probably his own company, never released another game, as far as I know, ever. But there was a massive like 4-page comparison. It's either in your 64 or your Commodore, Havoc versus Zaxxon. So it certainly got the publicity because it was on the front cover and it had Havoc in massive letters. So I wonder how many copies were sold. I wonder how many people didn't regret buying Havoc. Because most of the time it's like, what the hell? Hopefully we won't get like shot or nothing. So I have played this for quite a long time now. Crap. So I might turn off the camera after this one and do the other games separately, because I didn't mean to like use this much. See, you could have made it if you like avoided one, although it is a bit risky because I only got, well, it's hard deal. We're running on fumes. So the engine is cut out. I'm keeping the joystick back, which is what you would probably do. Ah no, I got bomb damage. yeah, so that was Blue Max, and I will turn the camera off because I'm not stitching files together because my PC blue screened again yesterday, although that was for the video player.